Okay, my fellow Facebook friends. Yes, I still have a bit of a cold, but I'll try and get through this the best I can. It's mushroom time, and probably a lot of you, we all love mushrooms. Notice a few growing in the backyard. I went out today and because it's been raining pretty much through the day, and I was walking down to the shed, and lo and behold, there was this lovely mushroom. But when I had a closer look at it underneath, I noticed it was not a mushroom at all. It was actually a toadstool, or a death cap, as they say. And there's different types of toadstools. So I looked around and tried to find something. There's that many different ideas on what a toadstool is and what a mushroom is. The bottom line is, I think if you're going to have mushrooms, just go down to your grocery store, or go to Coles or whatever, and get them from there, or buy the kit. You can buy a kit and grow them in the box. Excuse me. But I found this funny video which talks about death caps, which you might find interesting. It's a bit of a laugh, actually. It starts off. I'll just increase the size of it a bit. Here we go.
As humans, we have an innate attraction to nature.
So we've got little girls in the forest
curiosity.
picking
But beware of what you find in the
mushrooms,
shadows.
picking death caps, actually.
In Northern California, something deadly is popping up in the forest.
Yeah.
This
Northern
poisonous
California.
mushroom is known as the
The
death
death
cap.
cap. There it is. They're everywhere. Look. Watch out. That's the death
The
cap.
forest was just damp. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Donna Davis went collecting mushrooms one day in 2014.
Yeah. Look at all. Look
It's
at all.
very magical when you're
there's
there.
red
and
ones.
It really is quite like a treasure
And
hunt.
brown ones.
Felt confident enough that I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, she's
But
only
she
like,
didn't
what,
recognize
5 years
the
old, as
telltale
depicted in this
cup-shaped
video?
tissue that grows on the bottom of the
Oh,
deadly
yes,
mushroom.
I'll bring that home. It's a tasty treat.
She mistook young egg-shaped death caps for something she could eat.
Well,
I made
it's not an
mushroom
Easter egg,
soup.
is it? Come on.
It was amazingly delicious.
It was delicious.
One cap has enough toxin to kill a human being.
Whoa.
The next morning, I took a little nap.
She
For the
actually,
first
hang
6
on,
to
can we
12
just freeze
hours,
it
you
there?
feel
She's depicted here as a young girl, and she's actually taken death caps home to cook up in a soup. Now, no supervision at the forest, no supervision back home. She's, in a house on her own cooking up soup. So, what is the real problem here, folks? I don't think it's just death caps, but anyway.
okay. But meanwhile, the toxin is quietly destroying your liver cells.
The next thing I knew, I was in emergency care.
Well, there you go.
Death caps
Ooh,
spread the same way other
the
mushrooms do.
spores.
Just like this harmless oyster mushroom, a death cap shoots hundreds of thousands of spores into the air.
Now, hang on. Whoa. Hundreds of thousands of spores into the air. Children and adults are walking through the forest. We're breathing in these spores. So what, have we got death caps growing in our lungs? Probably.
The spores drift into the shadow of California live oaks, where they grow filaments that
Yuck.
attach to the tree's roots.
Ooh,
Each fungus filament is about the width of a human hair.
that's bad.
Under the microscope, you can see how the white fungus envelops the tree's pink root tips.
Ooh.
This is called a mycorrhizal relationship.
Oh, that's a
The
relationship.
fungus feeds on the tree's sugars and gives it nutrients in exchange. It's good for the fungus and for the tree.
It gets...
And that's
okay.
how the death cap snuck into California
Ah,
from Europe on
so
the roots of a decorative shrub
Europe,
in the
see?
1930s.
Europe's a problem.
Researchers aren't sure why the death cap has evolved to be so lethal.
Ooh.
What exactly is it protecting itself from?
Well, this is what we want to know.
Humans, we're just collateral damage in some battle that we don't understand.
It's a battle.
Scientists like Anne Pringle from the University of Wisconsin are doing genetic testing on death caps to see how long they live. If death caps have a short lifespan, it might be enough to pluck them from the ground so the spores can't spread. Less opportunity for people to eat them.
Hang on there. Less opportunity for people to eat them. Isn't the whole idea of these videos and education to tell people not to eat death caps, not to go out and eat death caps. Isn't that what this is all about? There could be 1 million death caps out there. You just don't go picking them and eating them. I don't get it. But anyway.
I remember closing my eyes and seeing like this beautiful path, and all of a sudden everything got really dark, and I thought, ooh, I'm not supposed to go down this path.
Donna survived, but death caps killed
see the
2
light.
people in California that year.
Whoa.
It is really brutal. Nature has its own rules.
Just on that, this is a true story. My 2 brothers actually picked some death caps from the backyard, which they thought were mushrooms, and cooked them up for breakfast. Needless to say, they both ended up pretty sick. With the symptoms were bloodshot eyes and drooling like a vamp. Perfect. If you want to look like a vampire and almost die or practically die, death caps are the way to go, I'm telling you. So anyway, if you see stuff growing in the garden, do not pick it. Stay away. Get your mushies from Coles. That's Haz's recommendation. So, yeah, thanks for watching.